Alright, what's up everyone? Doggy here. Sorry I haven't been uploading. I'm trying my volume just up a little bit. Um, I had some really bad health issues when I uploaded the Mindbender's Ambition video. Um, Sorry if I sound weird. I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better, and I'm just playing casual Crucible. Like I'm not trying to clip nothing. If I do clip things, it probably won't be a lot, but I had to take a small break. For those of you who don't know, my name is Doggy. Um, I usually make YouTube videos on both keyboard and mouse and controller, but right now I'm just enjoying the new update on keyboard and mouse. I've been really enjoying it. I just crafted this beloved not too long ago, and I've been getting Crucible kills. I'm almost at 100 already. And, I'm giving out some hand cannons a try. I'll be using my Ace, my Rose I got a little while back, my Elsol, my Thorn, Austringer. This has been feeling pretty good as well. I might try out some of these other things as well. But anyway, the reason why you're here is because one of the main reasons why I left was, and it was only temporary, it was just a short break. I had a really bad panic attack. Like it was really bad. Now I know some people out there are like, oh, it's just a panic attack. Just breathe in, breathe out, you'll be okay. Alright? Well, for those of you who don't know, I suffered heart problems back when I was probably, I was in the 11th grade. I think that's what I said, junior. And I was having really bad heart issues. And I started fainting. And it really started to mess with me. And there were times when I'd panic. And when I went to go home, I thought I was panicking and had a panic attack and was fainting. And was passing out for panic attacks. And then I started noticing weird patterns where it was very consistent, and I was always calm. I never had problems socializing with people. Not really anyway. Like there were times when I did, but a lot of times I was cool. I was alright. And I'm gonna do this in case the frames start dropping. But I was okay. But then it kept happening, and I was like, what is going on with my body? And it sounds like disjunction. Oh, it's cathedral, thank God. And I was like, what is going on with my body? So later on that year, I went to the doctor and I found out I was actually having actual heart issues. Now I thought had a murmur, but they're like, no, we would have detected that when you was born, if you were born with a murmur or not. I was like, so am I okay? Am I good? And they was like, well, you have an extreme amount of blood in your heart, and we don't know how it got there. And I didn't know either. Now, because of having all that heart pain, my body was under constant stress, and it was hurting all the time. And I used to smoke when I was younger. I didn't like smoking, but whatever got rid of that pain, I liked it. And they even prescribed it. It was like, yeah, we'll let you get off on it. So if you come in, we see in your blood system or something happen, it's okay. You got permission from us, and it's rare that happens. So I was like, am I gonna need to go to the dispensary? They're like, no, we're not gonna go that far, but if it helps you, cool, do it. I didn't know this till later on when I found out from another doctor. That was a horrible idea. So, and I'll explain why in a second. So with all this lead in my heart, it was building up a tremendous amount of pressure, like just pressure in my heart. And what that would do is it would restrict the oxygen flowing to the rest of my body throughout my veins and organs and stuff. And in a way, it was actually kind of killing me if you think about it. Well, it was killing me. And I didn't know this. I did not know this at all. And I was waking up in like blood puddles and stuff of my own blood. And it was messing with me. I'm not gonna lie, it messed with me a lot. It was weird waking up seeing my own blood on the ground. But later on when I finally quit smoking, I had to go through so much stuff involving the hospital, and eventually my heart finally got more cleaned out, and I began to feel much better. Like I felt so much better. But even though my heart had healed, I still felt damage in my heart. Like I had to be careful with stress and stuff. Like my heart was healed, but it wasn't healed where it once was. Like my heart could never truly heal back to 100. It could heal to 100, but not the 100 it once was. You know what I mean when I say that? It's like when you break your arm. Yeah, your arm can heal back to 100 where you can use it again, but it's not the same as it once was before. It's not the same 100. Completely different 100. Ooh, there we go. Ah, we're gonna hit the other one. Okay, we're gonna try anyway. Ah, I couldn't hit it.
can stop you if you
but
fight
it
together.
truly didn't heal. And
Nothing.
a few days ago,
Zone B
I wasn't getting
lost.
proper sleep. This editing thing was just driving me insane. I've been having to I have to go through so many tax returns because I did a lot of seasonal work, but also, I had a really bad bunch of bad bosses, and the places I also went to get work from, their businesses were dying. So it was like
You can turn
not
this
really,
tide.
it was not really that helpful. So all the stress kind of got to me, and then I just kind of fainted one day. And the panic attack happened so bad where my heart hurt so much I couldn't eat. So I ended up starving for, what was it? It was actually 3 days in total. Now, if you were to do a fast, and for those that don't know what fasting is, it's just when you go a few days without eating, or a few hours. Now, usually you're only supposed to be recommended 1 or 2 weeks. They never recommend you go more than 3 days. You can go 3 days, but they really don't like that. They're like, yeah, don't go 3 days because something might happen. I forget what it's called. It's something stone. It's bad for your intestines, and it can cause serious damage and possible surgery. But it got so bad, I had lost so much weight, I couldn't hardly talk, or I could talk, but it felt like a lot just to talk. Like, I didn't want to talk to anyone. Like, I didn't want to make videos, I didn't want to talk to people. I was literally just getting on, and I wasn't even hardly playing Destiny. I got on after like 3 or 4 days without playing. Finally got on, played. Not gonna lie, I love the new season, but I just couldn't do it. Like, my arm felt numb. I was roughly 125, 130. And just within those 3 days, I had lost about 15, almost 20 pounds. In just 3 days. I was barely 105 or 100 pounds. The lowest I usually been throughout my teenage years was 103 to 109 pounds. So for me to be that low and a lot taller now and bigger now, that was a lot for me. That was a lot, especially when you have heart issues. I don't know who that is. I might add them here in a second. That's not what I'm doing again? Oh, it is. That's not ours. Do that. Ah! Okay.
Keep the pressure on.
But yeah, that, I'm not gonna lie, that really sucked. It was not fun being that light. Like, it was weird looking. I was super scared looking in the mirror because my face was so like sunk in. I had a really skinny face. Like, you really could not see my face. It was insane. Is that an enemy? No, it wasn't. My arm got super skinnier. My face started sinking in. My abs were extremely visible. Now, I've always had like an 8-pack, but you can't really see it because I've always had that little bit of fat at the bottom of my stomach. That's always been there. A lot of people call it stubborn fat, but it was just hair, and it just did not want to leave. Like, it just did not want to leave me. I was the player, by the way. I've got it now. And the fact that I could see it so easily, because what fasting does, you burn a lot of fat off. So that's okay. But when you're super skinny like me, and you don't have a lot of fat, oh snap. And you don't have a lot of fat, that fat's kind of important, because it's important for your immune system, for your health, survivability. Like, you need that fat. I've never appreciated fat so much in my life. I've always disliked it and wanted to be lean and nice and cut and shredded, but it's one of the first few times where I've actually really appreciated it. If you know what I mean. Like, you gotta respect everything. Ow. Everything serves its purpose, if you know what I mean. Like, I needed fat on my body so bad, I started shaking and trembling. I was getting so cold. Like, I was wearing, it was like almost 80 degrees in the house. I had winter pants and a winter sweater on. A toboggan, which I'm also wearing right now. It's actually a beanie. What else? Just a bunch of stuff on, and like really thick socks to keep me warm, and I'm freezing at 80 degrees. That's not healthy. Something's up. But yeah, I mean, it's really short and simple. I had a really bad panic attack, which hurt my heart, and which later on led to me having to not being able to eat.
3
Lost a
minutes.
lot of weight.
You're winning. Stay
Um,
strong.
Health just started dropping. I started getting super sick. I wasn't able to eat. I was barely getting 160, maybe 200 calories at most. No, I almost had to reran out of
Keep
metals.
the pressure on.
I was barely getting 200 calories in. Today is the
Zone
first
B lost.
day I was actually able to not gag and eat food. Besides yesterday, I did eat a little bit yesterday. I went from barely being able to get 200 calories, 400 calories, to 800 calories, to then today I think I got 1,300 calories. I think. I can't really get that. Oh, this part is toxic, that's why. I was wondering, I was like, why do you shoot me a friend request? Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry guys. I know it probably don't seem like a big deal to you. You're like, bro, you just had a simple attack and stuff, but I have really bad heart issues. I finally got my stress under control. When I was in the hospital, I had to do treatments, I had to take meds. I've had to be hooked up to so many machines that it's not funny. And,
You captured Zone B.
been
Zone
subscribed
advantage
so
is
many
yours.
things that I'm
Victory
just,
imminent.
I just can't guys. I'm happy I'm finally able to somewhat beat back, but man. Like, it feels good to be able to play again, and be able to eat, and drink water.
One minute. You have it.
Oh, I'm tethered. And it also feels good to finally be able to play the game. The only thing I'm struggling with now is my sleeping habit, because I've been oversleeping because of the stress and not having fat and the energy and stuff on my body. So I'm just sleepy all the time. I can't sleep. Like, you ever seen how those bodybuilders get super, super lean? And you're like, oh man, you look great. And they're looking at you and they're just like, shut up.
Your
I feel
victory gives
horrible.
the city hope.
Some bodybuilders like that. If you know who Chris Bumstead is, he loves that. He's like, yes, they look like I'm destroyed. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what? I'm gonna add this guy. I'm curious. I'll do it just for you guys. We'll accept it. I think we accepted it. Did it accept? I will say this. There we go. Apparently I'm a cheater now that I'm back. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys that stuck around. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I'm going to try to pick it back up along with my health. I'm going to try to get back to the daily upload. This meta has felt really, really fun. I've been enjoying hand cannon. I've even went as far as to pull out, I swear, these SMGs, auto rifles, everything feels different. Like, drastically different. I'm telling you guys. But anyway, I love you guys, and I thank you guys for sticking around. And I only did this for those who were worried. If you're not worried, then, you can just skip this video and just go to the next or whatever. But I appreciate you guys. Let's try to get back on track. Let's try. I love you guys. My name is Doggy, and I'll see you in the next video.